Welcome back into the ASUG News Studio for our last session here at ASUG Annual Conference and Sapphire Now 2013. We're putting a wrap on it. Joined once again by Courtney Bjorlin. Courtney, great week.
Great week.
And we were a very special week because we got to welcome in a new ASUG News team member, Craig Powers. Craig, welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
How was your week? How was your first week here at the Sapphire and ASUG Annual Conference?
Oh, it was great until you guys threw me up on stage. But,
Yes.
you know.
Well, Craig has only worked for 2 weeks at ASUG News, so he's learned a lot over the last couple of days. Courtney, let's talk about you. What's your lasting impression, or what's the kind of biggest news to come out of here that you're going to walk away with?
Well, obviously, the last 3 days we've been hearing about SAP's HANA strategy. But I think coming here 2 years ago, you walked around the show floor, and there were still a lot of people who wondered what HANA was and
Right.
what it did and what the benefits were. And now you're not hearing that. Everybody knows what HANA is. Everybody knows what it does. And now they're at the stage where they want to know what it can do for their business. They want skills tips. They want implementation tips. They need the details.
Right.
You didn't talk to a single person who, on top of their list of everything else, wasn't saying, oh, and we need to know how HANA will apply in
Right.
our landscape as well.
They also want to know, hey, can I get a discount if that happens? Craig, we know you were very much enraptured with the sports and analytics themes that we got, the HANA related to that. Talk to us about what you'll take away from that area.
Well, yeah, obviously sports was a big overarching theme in pretty much every keynote that SAP did, and it was really interesting to me how they've broke into that field now, and I was able to talk with them about that a little bit. And
What did you hear? What did you hear from them
well,
specifically?
it was really interesting that it's not, initially I was like, oh, this is probably just a marketing tool that, and initially it seems like that's what they thought it was going to be, something where they can, as an example to smaller businesses, they can show it, if these guys can use analytics, who have always used intuition when coaching, you can now use analytics even though you're a small business, and before you had just gone on gut feelings and stuff. And then, it's even branched to the point where kind of as they're looking at how teams can find players, they can use some of those same systems that they use for that to find for businesses to find employees, and that sort of looks like the direction they will eventually go with it. Is it'll actually become part of their software package, the stuff they've used in sports.
It's great. Yeah, it's great. You're going to be following this beat for a while, we know.
Yeah.
I think my biggest takeaway was beyond what we've heard on the keynotes is SAP integration challenges persist, and they are ever present. We had a panel discussion here today with CIOs, and integration gets, not much play at all. It's just assumed it's all working, but you hear from CIOs that it's a real big challenge. And I think as SAP puts more stuff in the cloud, it's going to create some silos unless people have really good strategies. And I know our CIOs are working on that, and they don't want that to happen, but boy, as businesses go off and buy separate cloud products, that could be a recipe for disaster. So I'm hoping SAP will really get a handle on that.
And make no mistake, they're not done with their acquisition trail yet
No.
by any means. We met with Shakib Boudry yesterday, who's SAP's Chief Strategy Officer, and he alluded to the fact that would continue.
Yep.
So this is only going to get more challenging, I'd say.
And especially success factors and on-premise HCM is huge right now. And a little plug for a survey we're running on asugnews.com to talk about integration. So check out our survey report. You can fill it out. It will not take very long, and we'll send you a report when it's done. Well, guys, this has been a great week. We've had a lot of fun, met a lot of new friends. Craig, we're glad you could come down and join the team.
Yeah, I was glad to be here. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Courtney, once again, it was a great working with you, and we'll be back next year. Thanks for watching. You can check out asugnews.com for more information and insight, as well as our YouTube page, which is on the ASUG TV channel, where all these videos from ASUG Annual Conference and Sapphire Now will be posted. And thank you very much for watching.